Libra, welcome. Welcome back if you're returning. Sorry about that. This is Crow Indigo Tarot. And it's not a singing bowl. That's my water bottle getting hit by my mug of tea. Throat's a little scratchy. I was just doing a reading for another sign, and I feel like they have some unspoken things that need to be said. And when that happens, my throat chakra kind of gets all congested. Let's see what we have for you. We're going to call this the mid-October reading. Because things have been a little wonky lately with my energies and the ability to read, and it hasn't been as consistent as it has been the past year. So I'm not sure if I'll be here next week or not, but for now we have your reading, Libra, and let's take a look at what that is. 9 of Swords, 4 of Swords. There's some anxiety, some stress in life right now, a lot of overthinking. There's a worry here. Somebody who's very worried. They know what they know. They know what they need to do. But it's so stressful. There's a deep desire for rest. You know what you know. You have the wisdom of the situation. And the worrying doesn't really help, but you can't help it. There's a lot on you right now. There's a lot to think about. And there's a definite pressure to take action. But you need some rest in order to realign and to see more clearly and to get out of that overthinking space. You need a little bit of space just for you, some quiet time for you, which is not always the easiest thing to get these days, is it? We have the Moon and the 7 of Swords here. There's some secrets, some hidden things. There's a feeling in this combination for me. It's different. It's not always the same intuitively. That the Moon card is very comforting right now. It's almost that what's hidden is yours. You have your own thoughts, you have your own plans inside, and you're just not sharing them yet. So it's not like somebody's trying to pull one over on you. You're just contemplating. You're in your emotion deeply, but you're not losing sight of the light that is available. Although there doesn't seem to be so much right now, there is enough for you to see your way forward. And you're not planning on taking anything that isn't yours. You're just taking what you need and making off secretly. You're making your plan to go, to leave something behind. And the light, I can't help but notice that the moonlight gets brighter here. That could be pointing to a timeline, to the full moon at the end of this month, when you start to take steps forward on whatever you're planning. Or it could simply be symbolic that there is this, that the light is getting brighter, that it's becoming more clear where you need to go, when you need to go, how to move forward. Knight of Cups and the 10 of Cups. This is quite a beautiful thing. This is someone making a proposal, wanting to be with you, and looking forward at a happy ever after. It could be, standardly I would see these two cards and I would think, oh, there's a romantic proposal. Somebody's proposing marriage in this case. And I'm not saying that isn't the case. That could be, but in conjunction with all of these other cards, it sort of feels more like it's not someone else making a proposal to you. It's more about you following your heart. you finding faith again in your future and the possibility of a happy ever after. And it doesn't necessarily mean in a romantic way. It could be that you're just, that you've been doubting yourself somehow, and that you're now really, feeling more certain that you can follow your heart here. You can do what feels right for you, and that your happy ever after might not look like anyone else's. Your emotional fulfillment could come in a way that is not what others would expect, but it's perfect for you because you're following your heart there. You're proposing to yourself. I know that sounds kind of corny, but you're saying, I adore you, and I'm going to take care of you, and I want to protect you, and I want to hold you, and I want you with me always. So if you've been feeling kind of at odds with yourself, that's what's coming through. That's who this is for. It's the sense that you're telling yourself how much you matter to you, how much you matter, and how you can, in fact, have this beautiful future of emotional fulfillment, no matter what is going on, no matter what you're stressing about up here, okay? And this, you believe it's possible, you do, and you're making your plan. And you don't need to tell anybody about your plans until you're ready to. There's no timeline, there's no pressure there, is what I'm sensing. All right, let's see what we have here. Either way, it's really quite beautiful. It's a progression in a positive direction for you, and really, whether it's someone proposing to you or you really, acknowledging how much you're worth, knowing your own worth. It's beautiful either way. I was going to do one, but we've gotten two come out here on your oracle cards, so we'll read them both. When you feel lonely, know that you are never alone. We are all connected through the harmony of non-physical energy that's always assisting you. So you're not alone. Maybe part of what you're worried about is being alone, and you're not. You're never alone. There's always energy around you, supporting you, even if you can't physically see folks there. If you are uncertain, know this is okay. Trust the answers will come in due time, and you will know exactly what to do. So that feels like it goes here and here, that there is this sense that you might feel like you don't necessarily know, but you know what to do. You know when it's going to be, you'll know when it's time to take those actions. And you don't need to fear being alone. So if this is someone who's leaving a relationship, you love yourself, then you're never alone. And if you don't have anyone, physically with you, that doesn't mean you aren't supported, that you don't have supportive energies all around you, Libra. So I think I'll leave it there. Thank you so much. I would love to see some comments from you, some feedback on what you've got, if this is resonating, what's going on with you. And any feedback, really. I always appreciate reading the comments. So I'll leave it there. Perhaps I'll see you next week. If not, I wish you a wonderful rest of the month, and blessings.